Welcome. I'm Jay Rasmussen. I'm a wood turner, photographer, and retired college professor. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about the wood turning I do as owner of Jay Rasmussen Wood Turning, LLC. And right now you're sitting in a barn that dates back to 1916. This is where I live. This is where I do all of my work. We have the barn, we have our main house, and then we have a garage. In the garage is where I do all my turning. That's where the studio is. But I thought now I'd just give you a look at some of the work that I do, and then we're going to make a trip out into what I call my wood lot. We'll look at some different pieces of wood that I work with. Then we'll hit into the actual studio, give you a quick tour of that, and then we're going to take you through the process of making a bowl from start to finish. We're going to try to do this fairly quick so the video doesn't go on and on forever, but let's start by looking at a few examples of pieces. So one of the things I work with, it would be natural edge. This happens to be a cherry bowl. I also do some work with what's called fractal burning. You can see the inside here. And with fractal burning, you may have heard of it. Pretty dangerous process. 34 people have died doing it. But so far I'm still alive and enjoying it. Basically using electricity to build patterns actually in the wood itself. This piece is ebonized as well, which I do at times too, just with the black finish on it. I also do a little bit of work with epoxy. This would be an example of a black walnut bowl that I've done. When we go in the studio, I'll show you a little bit more about kind of how some epoxy work is done too. I also like to work some with paint. I use a paint that's called crackle paint. It's about a 4-step process and gives a really unpredictable finish to it. So this is just a real small piece. Often I'll use a piece of wood that is not naturally real beautiful because I'm covering it up all with paint. My goal is typically to let the wood really shine through and be the star of the show, but occasionally I'll add other things to it. I love to work with natural materials as well. So this piece is all bamboo on the outside, and then it's turned with epoxy. And this is actually just a piece of simple red maple with bamboo. Another example of some natural material that I've worked with would be this kind of chip and dip platter. What's interesting about this piece is I've actually worked pine cones into the outside part of it. All of that resin is pine cone, and then I'll often blend a couple different colors together. This one, it was kind of a yellow and a green. Okay. I'll work at times too with a little bit of carving. This is just a real small, simple piece of red maple with some very simple carving in it, a little bit of ebonizing as well. And I try to use leather at times also. This is a beautiful piece of pecan that I got from a friend who lives down in Texas, and then all the leather work is done on the outside of it, as you can see. But any type of natural material, I love to work with it. I also work with a pretty unusual wood called Baltic birch plywood. It's 3/4 inch plywood, most expensive plywood you can get. There's no formaldehydes in it, there's no composite material in it, and it's just a really, really stable wood and really nice to work with. I'm able to get all this wood for free from Escape Climbing. They give me their cutoffs, and I just try to make some beautiful stuff out of it. My price ranges go anywhere from, right now, anywhere from about $150 to $35. This morning I actually finished turning my least expensive piece, which is a diffuser. And what you can do with this piece is add essential oils to the top, and then the scent is diffused in the home. This is all fire burned, this particular piece too. But my goal with all these pieces and everything that you've seen here is to let the wood be the star of the show. I often don't know what the piece is going to look like until I start working with the wood, and then I let the wood kind of lead. Occasionally I'll have an idea in mind of something I'd like to make, and then I'll try to build it, but often it's just a creative process. I'm not a production turner, so I don't turn the same thing twice, so every piece is original. And I'm only into this now for about 3 years, but I've turned now, I think it's about 560 pieces. So I'm continually experimenting, continually learning, and my goal every day is to have fun with the wood, to connect with the wood, and just be creative and just build some things that people have never seen before. So next we're going to head out and take a look at the wood lot. This will be a very brief orientation to it.